going to be organizing, I guess. And if anyone wants to hop on, figure out how to do that. Put a little star on the StreamYard. I don't know if the star means that it's pinned or if it's just a cute little star. I mean, we'll figure it out together or I will figure it out alone. Depends on how many people show up, honestly. So I hope that it will make sounds as things happen. Let me see here. I have a camera. It says do not put stuff on top of the thing. But I say, what could happen? What could go wrong? I'm going to check on my phone. Because why not? Who knows? And I don't know if the one person watching is me. I could be the one person watching. That's entirely possible. We shall never know. So yeah, I had a really, really good trip. Me and my boyfriend went to a lot of places. And until something happens, I'll just be talking to myself as I look on my phone. I have people's phone numbers. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I thought I had people's phone numbers, but I may not. Troy Man, hey, congratulations. You are the very first person to ever comment on a live stream that I am doing. Yay! Me and Troy Man, we're gonna talk in this format. Hey, yeah, he's gonna watch me try to find people's phone numbers out of my phone to be like, yo, help. Yo, can I get you to help me? Please. I do not know what I am doing. I should have some music playing in the background, or I don't. Hey, Troy, at least I sound good because I didn't even know if my mic was working. It barely turned to green, so I didn't know. Yes, and I did just out loud say what I was texting a person. And maybe I will get assistance or they will be busy and I will just be here figuring things out. Troy, can you hear the little music in the background, or is it non-existent? We shall find out. I'm attempting to figure out StreamYard. We shall see. Okay, So I am currently putting up Treaty Oak. So they were okay. This old-fashioned cocktail. Okay, Troy, man. I don't want it to be overpowering, so faint is cool as long as it exists for the times I decide to think instead of speak and am quiet because I require quiet occasionally. So, yes, Treaty Oak is one of the distilleries I went to. I'm also using this to see how it looks, top shelf of my cabinet, because I have a lovely cabinet. But yeah, I'm using the camera to see how it looks. Treaty Oak, it was okay. It wasn't the best thing I had. It definitely wasn't the worst thing I had. I did not come home with the worst things that I had. Yes, Troy, man, they are in the Austin area. Austin-ish. I also went to Devil's River, which is more towards San Antonio, if not. No, I think it's totally in San Antonio. I got the Distiller Select because it's distillery only. And it was amazing. Also, Agave Bourbon. The fuck? It was... Or am I not supposed to cuss on stream? Who knows? It maybe Shadow Band did that. And I've got 2 people. One may or may not be me. We shall see. But the other is Troy. Troy, don't... Please don't report me for cussing on my first stream. I don't know. Oh, look, my boyfriend's a person. So, okay. So, it's legitimate when it says 1 or 2 people. This is good information. Information to be had. I am texting somebody because I feel kind of boring just standing here on my phone. So I just asked someone if they want to be on my stream. Troy's like, I don't give a shit about cussing. As I asterisk it, it probably means more in chat whether you're cussing or not. Or I'm lying. Either is possible. If I'm lying, I am unintentionally lying. I don't try to lie on purpose. That's rude. Why would anyone... I mean, I know why. But I seriously attempt to not do that. Period. End statement. So yeah, I talked about how I went to Treaty Oak and Devil's River, and everything's totally out of order, but it's fine. I went to Devil's River first, and that's the only thing I did the first night. And then the next day, well, I say it's the only thing I did. I also went to the Mammoth, natural place. The place that's got the bones. The bones are pretty cool. I like the bones. Haha, Troy, man, if only I could help you. The thing is, computer things are not my strong suit. Hey, John Kranz, I don't recognize that name, but you know what? You are the second person. And the person I asked, yo, do you want to be on stream? They were like, cool, send me. They didn't say that. They said, sure, send me a link. And I was like, what's the link? Sure, as soon as I figure it out. Yeah. Send me the link. Absolutely. How? I mean, I know that I will find it, but is it here? Oh, well, if I go to share, no, that's my screen. Not sharing my screen. Hey, look, it's me inside of me. Like it's a picture. Yeah. General. Yeah, general sounds cool. Or it doesn't. I mean, it depends. Guests. Ah ha ha. Oh no. I have no band guests. Look at that. I have 5 people. What? I was counting and then I looked away and I went to 5. Amazing. I definitely don't want to end the broadcast. That would be terrible. Unless I do it on accident, in which case it would still be terrible. Thanks, Troy. Oh, cool, John. I try to participate in other channels. Like, number 1, I like participating in general, and number 2, like, hey, that's great. So, Troy, I put a star. I don't want to put myself in timeout. I put a star by my. So I guess the star is just for aesthetics on my side. Oh, I've got a list of starred comments. Oh, you can star important comments so you remember to discuss them during the show. Cool. But how do I pin? Maybe I need to go to YouTube. Or I could have YouTubed like how to. Oh no, that's just creepy. Ah! I'm hovering over the that's distracting. Whoa. Wild. I was attempting to hover over the stream that I'm doing right now, and I was watching myself be, hey, Dan, look at who it is. People doing things as I attempt to figure other things out. Look at that. I have a cool shirt on. I don't know. I'm attempting to be entertaining while figuring this out. I'm just gonna narrate. I'm gonna narrate. That's what I'm gonna do. I am going to my email and I'm saying, yo, person I texted, here's what I think is what you need. I'm not saying it out loud because I don't know if they want to be on or not. So why would I do it out loud if they may or may not show up? Like, cool. Officially worst email I've ever sent. You can only pin comments in the YouTube chat. Okay, Dan, that sounds amazing. I will head on over there and figure out how to do that. I definitely don't want to hear myself twice. That's terrible. There's my comment. Pin message. Okay, so. There we go. That's how it's supposed to look. That's what it looks like. It's got the blue and the. Yes. Yes. Let's see what else I can do over here. We're gonna do things. We are going on a trip on our favorite rocket ship. Okay, so I can also comment while I'm on stream. Cool. But oh, okay, so there's just like a lag because it didn't show up on StreamYard initially, but it is now. Cool. All I wanted to do was like organize and talk to people, and this is more than I thought it was going to be. Not a bad thing. I just am not the best with technology. Scott! Yay, a person. Another person in our little thing we got going on. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm just vibing. They're not good vibes, but I am vibing. Yay, Troy, you can see it. It is not just me who can see that it is pinned. If anyone... No. Relax. I will stop fucking with shit as I continue to fuck with shit. So Andalusia is another place I went, obviously. This is all things that I got. And they were pretty good. Obviously, I only bought things that I liked. I also did a special bottle. Look at that. It will or won't focus. It will not. Anyways, it has my name on it and my handwriting. Because I filled this myself and my boyfriend. He did the first half, I did the second half. We filled it straight from the barrel. I don't even think there was any filter on it, so I should probably look and see if there's any charcoal bits. No charcoal bits that I see, so it is possible that there was a little bitty, like, coffee filter-esque little thing in the nozzle that it was pouring out of. That would make sense. Yeah, Scott. That would probably be a great question to ask, is how's everyone doing? I don't know, just rambling at this moment. Yeah. So I know what Troy's doing. He's doing things I don't know about with switches and other routers, question mark. Routine IT maintenance is certainly things that he's doing. Supposedly, I don't know what any of that entails, but work, which is gross. John, I don't know what John's doing. John found me from another channel, which is pretty cool. Scotch for Dummies, yeah. So I was in the car riding on the way home. So I didn't even get to watch any of Scotch for Dummies because I was not currently on my phone. I was doing other things, trying to stay awake, watching the road and things we were going by. Network maintenance. That sounds riveting. I'm sure it takes a lot of energy and thought. Or it doesn't. Who knows? You do, of course. It's your job. I, of course, do not. I went to Crowded Barrel, which is the whiskey tribe, and I got things. I got 2 bottles of Eleanor because someone was like, hey, will you get me some Eleanor? And I said, I will try. And I succeeded. So that's always good when you try and succeed. I don't really like that whole try until you succeed because all of those attempts are terrible. There is an anime quote that I saw on a video that if I say it correctly, it will be cool. If I don't say it correctly, it will suck. It was the difference between an expert and a novice is an expert has failed more times than the novice has even tried. Philosophical, deep shit right there. From what I hear is an anime that's not philosophical or deep at all. Which Eleanor, John? You know, the one they had that day? Let's see. I got the New Oak.
5. Eleanor 5, I think.
I got bottle 4. Did I only get 4? Let's see. I got 4 and 6. So not 5. Haha, look at that. Look at that. Hey, I'm about to put somebody on.
How's it going?
I attempted to make it to where it would tell me when someone did that. It was like,
yeah, StreamYard's weird.
Anyway.
Uh-oh. Okay. No, I was just a little laggy there for a second, but you're back.
That could be my internet. I don't know. It's possible. So I barreled 4 and 6. I tried 5 at the distillery. I thought I was buying what I tried because I asked for that. So
I think I have batch 4.
Well, that's what one of these. That's what that one is. Batch 4
yeah.
And 6 is here.
It's not bad. I like it.
No, wait. Okay, I'm just going to read the whole thing. New Oak, proof 119.9. Alcohol by volume is half of said proof. 750 milliliters. Batch 5, aged either 1 or 2 years and 4 months, and it's bottle 4. Oh, okay. This is identical with the exception of it's batch 5 and bottle 6. So I do not have different batches.
So you have 2 of the batch 5, yeah.
Yeah, but 2 different bottles, which are, does that make sense? I mean, you can only have 1 bottle of each bottle. Duh.
Oh, cool.
How big was this batch? Fuck, I don't know. I don't remember. You may have told me. I was drinking a lot.
Yeah, John, they stopped going from chapters and now they're just doing a batched product.
Yeah, it's good to have friends in Austin. I have people I know in Austin. Specifically said how I said for reasons. And then I got this Texas Whiskey Festival blend. It was a cute little bottle, like.
Oh, yeah. Like their little 375s.
That's exactly what it is. But not all 375s are cute. This one meets said cute requirements of.
Yeah.
I said so. I tried this and I did like it. I really liked it. They also have, which my camera didn't want to focus last time. We will see if it focuses this time. It will not. We shall see. We shall see.
Is that the aged Silly Goose?
Yes. So we've got Silly Goose. And then we have Silly Old Goose with the long beard and everything. Look at that. Super cool. His feathers falling out. Got bags under his eyes. The whole vibe. The aged one, I actually tried and I liked. It was aged in old Eleanor barrels. So that's great. And I got the vodka for a friend who likes vodka because I have friends and I said I would get you something and I did. One thing accomplished correctly. Or at least will be accomplished when I give said bottle to her. I'm mainly trying to make room on my table so that I can pour something. I bought 20 bottles of the big ones, the 750s. Nope. Yes, 750s. And I bought 6 bottles that were the small ones, which 375. And I got 1 box that is in the kitchen that is 12 different 50 milliliter. And then by the power of magic, I have it. 12 days of whiskey. 12 days of whiskey.
Oh,
Texas
nice.
whiskey. It has an Iron Root straight corn, Millum and Green whiskey straight bourbon, Real Spirit straight malt whiskey, Devil's River straight bourbon, whiskey. All of these say whiskey, so I'm going to just stop saying that at the end. Treaty Oak Distilling straight bourbon, Gulf Coast Distillers straight rye, Balcones straight malt, Still Austin straight rye, Ranger Creek straight whiskey from a malt mash, Andalusia straight malt, Tawakaro, I guess, question mark, straight bourbon whiskey, and Lone Elm straight wheat whiskey. Which, if anyone knows me, that wheat is probably going to be what I go for.
Yeah, you're a big wheat fan.
Yes. I'm a big wheat person. John said I got the Eccentric Brewing Stock Ale Finish. Both the bourbon and Boorish Rye. Of what? Of what distillery? I said a lot really fast, so it could be any of the distilleries. They're all doing things. One of the things is this agave bourbon. I think this is what I'm going to have some of. It was very, very good when I drank it, but it was also the last thing I drank out of the 7 ounces that they poured for the tour. Let me tell you, if you want to get fucked up on a tour, Devil's River is the place to go. That is not someplace you start. That is someplace that you go to die. I don't know. You don't go to die, but you go to just have a lot of whiskey. So yeah, it is bourbon whiskey with natural agave. Does that mean it's supposed to be a tequila? Because we can't really make tequila in the States. It has to be from a specific place. Or is it just bourbon with agave? The people said it was...
Oh, hey, Dan.
Hey, Dan. Well, I guess ask him. Devil's River looks like that, with a cute little agave plant on it. Again, the subjective cuteness.
Usually, if it's tequila, it'll say tequila. So it's probably just agave.
If it's in Mexico, if it's made in the United States, to be an agave spirit, legal mamma jammas. Just like bourbon, it can't be a Mexican bourbon.
Yeah, right.
Oh no, that's
you could have it could be like aged in agave barrels, which is different than
just when you thought Devil's River Agave Bourbon. Just when we thought we had topped ourselves with our last award-winning bourbon, we infused it with all-natural 100% Blue Weber agave for a sinfully smooth expression like you have never experienced before. Kissed with agave nectar, this tasty bourbon is crafted to provide a smooth and slightly sweet finish. They don't know what slightly is. Oh my god, this is sweet. This is not slightly sweet. Just like our other spirits, you can enjoy it any way you'd like, neat, on the rocks, or in your favorite cocktail. And then it says it's a commemorative bottle, because I guess everyone says commemorative bottles when you buy at distillery.
Yeah.
But
Does Texas still have that stupid law where you can only take like 2 bottles from a distillery?
Yeah, that is true. You can only have 1,500 milliliters per person per month per distillery. But I had a lot of friends in the car. They just didn't want to come with. They were in the car in the heat for reasons.
Yeah, they were out in the car.
Absolutely. You just have to know how to spell their name and the zip code they live in if it gets audited.
Yep.
Because they need the name and the zip code the person lives in for the auditing. And I have those things for the people in the car.
Yeah.
Yes. Somebody went pop. Hey! Are you ready? You ready? Can I see a little?
Hey, try me.
So it did it that time.
Hey.
It went like, boop, cork pop, looked up thinking that you did something, Scott.
Huh, that's weird.
Joy, hello. Hello, welcome.
Hello. I'm trying to figure out my volume here. Oh, there we go.
Well, I can hear you.
Well, Dan knows that on my very first live stream that I left him in the background for a half hour. So, I mean, I like the stream ended and I was like, oh, hey, didn't know you're back there.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I've been here the entire time.
It happens. It'll happen. You'll have people back there forever and just, especially if you're like getting on a roll or whatever. Yeah.
But see, now I know
to
look at that area.
Me too.
We'll see how it goes. Oh, thanks, Dan. The plot twist is I'm not better than anyone. The plot twist is
no, you really are actually doing better than I am.
I am trash.
That was terrible.
You are now my raccoons, enjoying this lovely piece of trash. You have been designated raccoons. There is no going back.
Oh. I got some samples from Whiskey Food Dude, Mr. Paul over there in Tennessee. Yeah. He sent me, what is this one? The Jack Daniel's Bonded, which I have no access to over here.
Is that the new one?
That's the new one.
Yeah.
Where's over here?
They just dropped here, like not that long ago.
Smells like bananas.
Yeah.
See, as long as it's not too much.
I have a friend that does not like Jack Daniel's one bit, and he said, yeah, it smells like Jack Daniel's. So I said, okay. That's all I needed to know.
So is the Bonded, is that the new one that came out, or is that the international one?
Yeah, it's the Bonded. The 100 proof Bond and Bond. They did that one and then a triple mash.
Yeah, I'm just... You know, there's so many releases at so many places. So much to keep up with.
Yeah. I just get them when I can over here. I'm in Eastern Washington, and we get some of the good stuff, but the local liquor store will mark it up to 3 times retail, if not more. So, like the Weller that you have right there, the Weller 107, at my local liquor store, it's $150. But then I have to pay the Washington liquor tax on top of that, so it comes down to I think it's like $209 or something. Some ridiculous amount.
$50 of taxes?
Yeah, it's percentage based. Let me see here.
In Washington? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
Like, hello, 30% taxes.
Like...
No.
For me, that would be worth, driving to Oregon.
Yeah, that's where I got my Weller.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah, total taxes $33.57, so it's $183. But still, that's...
I did math in my head quickly, and it wasn't totally wrong. So if you know anything about me, I'm terrible at math. And that is quite top tier that I was able to say 30% and it not be trash. So
So Ben wants to know: is this a shirt optional stream if he comes on?
I would prefer shirt,
Okay.
but if no shirt, I prefer not nips. That is my.
I'll tell him that.
You weren't around for the 19, were you?
This is a no nip channel. Nips don't exist. This is a void where nips are not items. My boyfriend was
Dan, what
just
are you
looking
doing?
at me
You
when I
should
said
come
no
on.
nip.
Hang out.
He should. Everyone should. I mean, at least 10 people, because I think that's the rules.
Yep.
But
I'm
look.
poor, so I don't buy the
Hey.
I don't buy the expensive plan.
You're doing really expensive. What, Scott?
No, I said I'm poor, so I don't have the expensive StreamYard plan. I think I got the free one I got the. There's one that's $10, but you can't have 10 people on. Like you can have 10 people, but that's it. You can't have the background or whatever.
So there were only 3 options when I was looking. And
yeah, the $10 option is not advertised. I can get you a link if you send me your email.
Well, I already bought the $20 version.
There you go.
I mean, it's not advertised, which is why I didn't.
It's
know
kind of a pain in the
that.
butt. Yeah.
It's
the only thing
hey,
you have is
service.
in the corner over here. It's it just says StreamYard. It's not the duck one, but it's it just says StreamYard in the corner.
Do I
but
have
it's
a duck?
basically
Let me go
the
to
same
YouTube.
thing.
Let me see if I have a duck.
No,
I do not have a duck.
you're because you pay for the other plan. Yeah, you get rid of all of that.
Can I opt for the duck? That's kind of cool.
You're like, I want
cool kids.
Yeah, if you're doing the free version is
Hey, I don't like that one.
There you go.
Oh, no. Yeah. The free version is where you have that duck and you can't remove it.
Well,
The StreamYard. Nobody wants the
I have a
duck.
duck. I might take it off later, but for now, I want it. So, hey, no, give me my comments back. Get back over here. John and Dan talking. Salty lettuce, look at that.
Hey, Salty.
I love to see that face.
Salty lettuce?
Hey! Now, before I bring this person in,
We have to do a
introducing Bourbon's
nip check.
nippleless self.
Okay.
Nippleless.
Nip check. Okay.
Wait, this is live? You didn't tell me that part.
Hello, this
That's
is
why I
live.
said you might want to put a shirt on.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first or 100th time I haven't been shirtless on YouTube, so
This
whatever.
is true.
It's my very first stream. I would prefer not to have nipples.
Hey, is it a party or not?
Hey, it's always a party when I'm here. I've also decided to call everyone who enjoys my channel raccoons. As of now, they're all raccoons enjoying
Wait.
this lovely piece of trash.
But there's a problem
congratulations.
with that. What if people decide to call us, something for short?
Trash pandas?
Trash pandas. That's better.
No, that's
Now been
longer.
renamed Trash.
No,
That's
trash
longer.
pandas.
That wasn't
Actually,
what I was thinking.
I had a trash panda on my way home. That sucked.
Stripy cats.
Yeah.
Was he already down, or you put him down?
No, he was not down. He was walking across the street.
I mean,
I had a
yeah,
raccoon the other day cross on a crosswalk. I actually stopped the little guy, and he made it most of the way across the road before this BMW come the other direction. Had to slam on his brakes, tapped him ever so slightly, and then I realized he dropped a baby raccoon.
Oh no!
And then the BMW drove away, but didn't run over the baby. And I was sitting there in shock. Do I get out? Do I go pick it up and throw it at the mother, or what? Another 2 cars drove
Throw
by,
it.
did not run it over, and then finally the mom just came out and grabbed it and ran off like nothing happened. I was like, God. That is one brave little trash panda.
Wow.
But at least it was smart to use a crosswalk, so, you know.
Yeah.
They learn. They learn.
Yeah.
So I have one vote for trash pandas.
Trash
You're
panda.
Wait, was there a... Was there a
I'm just saying, if you're calling us raccoons, you could be getting into dangerous territory.
Mm.
We're not gonna go there, Ben.
You're going there.
okay,
You're
fine.
turning red
I
as
went,
shit.
I went there. I went there. Okay.
You're
Okay.
turning red as shit.
Mhm.
Mm.
No, no.
Okay. Now, to my phone to find Urban Dictionary raccoons.
Yeah, what are the other
Because I
names
don't want
for
to be
it?
out of this, what we got going on here. I'm putting stuff on the top shelf of my cabinet that says don't put anything on the top shelf. We'll see what happens.
That's okay. I have a whole entire level of my shelf here that I realized nobody can see. So, and that was where like I
See
put like
a lot of what I got going on. We're
nice
just gonna
stuff.
go on a little adventure.
I had to move some stuff down.
You see the maker's shelf.
Mm-hmm.
I have
These are on.
things.
Oh, there's Malibu.
And
Oh my
it's on
god.
my bottom shelf if you can't,
Early times, little
if you can't tell. There's the
1492 or what is it? 19
old Granddad 114.
yeah, 114.
This is a tin cup bottle that my mom and I keep swapping between us when we want to share bottles. Back when I had a much smaller collection.
You go.
It currently has Knob Creek maple in it, and you can't even see me. Hi, how you doing?
How you
My mom-
doing?
My mom came over today and she asked me if I was gonna
An
open a
alcoholic?
liquor store. And I
You gonna
was
open a liquor store?
um,
Yeah, I get a lot of that.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Mom.
Oh, you didn't get the... Do you have a problem?
Oh, I get that constantly. But
Right.
not from them.
So, I think I got what you were saying, but whatever. We can be raccoons. We can be trash cans. I've got early times, the older one, not the newer one. I've got a row of
Can we be Coonan fans?
No. We're not doing that. What's up, Aiden? Welcome.
hey,
Then we
Aiden,
can be superheroes,
No.
and I can summon Cthulhu.
I want to be mint berry crunch.
Oh, wow. Troy's going to be the badass.
Merry Crunch.
So yeah, bourbon. Apparently, this shelf can hold 150 pounds per shelf. That's not happening. That's
No?
not happening.
Did you kill one already?
No, but there was some bowage after after I put about 10 bottles on there, and I was like, that is not 150 pounds.
I have no bowage as of yet. Let's hope I don't.
Well, what you could always do is put bracing between each shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does a bottle of bourbon weigh on average?
Hey, I see some treaty oak up there, right?
Yes.
I always when I
I
have things
just
hand
got
delivered, I put
really
them about
rare
4
Treaty Oak.
or 5 pounds,
Okay.
Which one?
and that's
do you
probably
want?
overkill. So
12-year-old Schenley
3 to 4
Reserve
pounds,
Rye, 133 proof.
Didn't like it. No thanks. I'm not a rye person. I've discovered the first rye that I have ever had is this one, and so far the only one I like. So
Yeah.
that is sad.
yeah, but you have more Weller on your shelf than I've ever had in my entire life. So
Should I put it not in the front row? I feel like
no,
I'm
you're good.
putting-
Yeah, show
Well,
that shit
I-
off, man. Show it off.
I mean, if you're a tater, you're a tater.
I mean, I got row 04 gate and Booker's just like chilling right there, right over my head.
I have one Booker's.
I got like some abstract painting and shit over my head right now. And a fan.
You got what?
Abstract painting.
There you go.
You know,
I have
thought it was
the
branches.
Disney
Okay, so
ABCs.
that's my vibe.
Mhm. I have a very similar shelf to yours.
Oh, there you go.
That was what my whiskey used to be in. A very similar shelf to that.
To what shelf?
To that what you have right there. In fact,
In
My
the
it's-
nice Office Depot cabinet.
In the before
Yeah.
time, in the long, long ago.
like, well, as of like what, a month ago?
Hmm.
Yeah, I think we have the same shelf.
Well, that's cool. Also, I
Is
got
anyone else
cool-
at the point of thinking about a storage unit or having to move?
I have a storage unit for wine. I'm not going to get one for whiskey as well.
Yeah, but
We can put in the
storage
same
unit-
storage
I gotta
unit.
get back. By the way, Troy, man, no Zins, huh? No red
No, because Washington doesn't make a good Zin. There's
I
very
know.
few. There's very, very few. I've had one recently from Walla Walla, which was decent, but nothing to even get
Really,
close.
that's
to what
interesting
Californians
because
make.
we tend to like Zins from really, really, really like Mendocino and north.
Yeah, and those
So
are
that's
good.
interesting, but it's too
Yeah.
far.
Well, Washington can grow them. However, there's not a huge demand because the California stuff is so readily available.
Okay.
The best one I've had from Washington was still like 16.7% alcohol, and it was just
Oh,
a fruit
wow.
bomb. Yeah, it was just.
Well,
a
we
fruit
like
bomb.
the fruit bombs. We like that's Bonnie's favorite. Is actually red Zins.
Yeah,
We actually
Ron
make some
Ba-
pretty
Ron
good red
Bauer's the
zins in
number one.
Nebraska.
yeah, I like Rombauer. Nebraska? What?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Some of
Aiden
our
says
red
that he
wine is
tried,
really good.
Weller Special Reserve for the first
And
time.
Sierra's like fuck wine.
Mostly
have-
like out west because it's really
Me.
dry.
Yeah,
Because like Nebraska's like two climates. It's the west is
Yeah,
really
it's like
dry,
Washington.
and the east is like really wet. So the western
really
part
dry or
makes
really
really
wet.
good
Those
wine.
are the two options. You can never have a good night, can you?
You know?
One of those sounds like a good one. But anyway,
Well,
Quickly devolving.
that's what you get when you invite me on here.
I don't know if she
You didn't
actually
even say
invited
anything.
you.
That was 100% me.
Uh-huh.
Well, you
I
sent me a
invited
link.
you.
I thought it was a
I-
private stream. He just sends me a link out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, come in here.
You know, I thought I had Cheeser's phone number, and then I was going through and I was like, I, in fact, don't.
I do.
Uh,
You want me to
mostly
call him?
sad. Go ahead. I mean, I saw him on with Light Stream, but I didn't
Yeah,
know
the legs.
if he was busy.
Are they still going?
No, they were.
They're
They
done.
ended about an hour and a half ago.
Okay.
It was getting to be
A shit show?
something.
I'll say
It
it.
was becoming something.
It was a show.
They're,
What are you gonna do?
they're fun in the beginning, and then they get.
Oh, yeah. A little?
When Dan like started putting chocolate cake in the bottle, I was like, okay, we're
And
I'm
like,
done.
how many grand was that bottle? I don't even have anything that's a grand. Like,
Yes, you do. Well,
I don't have
Yeah,
anything I
you
paid a
did.
grand for. What are you talking about?
sorry, you can get 6 to 7 for that CYPB.
yeah.
It's open because I
Mhm.
like it.
Yeah.
They can get 2 to 3 then.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
The foolproof is
And,
not
and
open
Weller
yet.
12 at this point is basically secondary currency. I don't actually believe anybody drinks it anymore. It just gets passed
That's
around as currency.
Not good.
Yeah,
Lower
but have you
12?
made,
It depends
have
on
you,
what. Well,
have you made Poor Man's Pappy yet?
That's, I guess, the only thing it's good for, but I don't have enough. Oh, and it's a nice little decanter I got for Christmas. I don't have enough 107 to make enough to be worth having this bottle of 12. Like, I tried it by itself, and it was just not
That's why you just need to get to know people in the Whiskey Tube community who live in Ohio.
Right. Stacy H.
Or be a person who's traveling to Ohio in July.
Mm-hmm.
That too.
And driving. So yeah.
Well, I may be in
Sorry.
Kentucky next week, but if I continue to lose my mind,
What are you doing going back to Kentucky?
picks.
Buying everything.
More picks, huh?
Yeah, the problem is I got invited on 2 amazing picks,
Yeah.
but they're 8 days apart.
So, yeah, no.
So stay the whole time. I'm better.
That's
Right.
kind of what I'm leaning towards is using a bunch of points and staying in like a residence inn and
Or you
working.
could go do your pick, travel, like, I don't know, somewhere that you know people that's not that far away.
Like
Scott.
Or like a few days, like, I don't know. There's, like, Cincinnati's not that far away. You know,
Yeah. Well, if I stay somewhere in between, I can, meet up with a lot of people.
is this what your
What is a great idea?
is this what your cabinet looks like? Kind of, sort of?
Yes.
Yeah, we have the
I
same
can close
cabinet.
it,
That's what I thought.
and I can lock it. Supposedly.
Yeah.
Just
what
like
my-
it used to close.
Well, I understand that. I actually understand it. Mine used to close too.
It's just not
Oh,
as
yeah.
it's just not as pretty closed.
Yeah, it's not. It's pretty closed.
See,
Told you we have the same cabinet.
in the same color. Anyways, so until I
Mine's empty
do
now,
something
but-
else-
Mine is empty now. but-
For now.
For now, yeah.
for now.
It's actually got more YouTube and streaming stuff in it now. It's like storage
For a bit.
for a bit for like
Until
sample
more bottles
bottles and shit like that.
So how many people are watching this?
I don't know.
6 people.
4 of them on the
Yeah.
screen.
4 on screen. Aiden, Salty Lettuce.
Yeah, Aiden and I are having to talk about wine.
If Aiden and
Hey, you can talk about as much wine as you like. Except for super, super sweet red. There's not
Oh.
others that I like.
Sweet reds have no place in my cellar.
I only have wine that does not come with a cork.
Hey, that's like 90% of Australia now, so it's not bad.
Yeah.
I look forward to the day when we are corkless.
you're
Yeah.
close.
I am team screw top, and if you have to be cork, team synthetic cork.
Yep.
Okay, I was about to
Exactly.
ask about synthetic cork. I want to sit.
Yeah.
I've been standing a lot.
So Troy, I'll ask you a wine question. So when you're
Excuse me.
synthetic corked,
Yeah.
it makes absolutely no difference if a bottle is upright or on its side, right? Or does that still matter?
If the cork does not fit the bottle perfectly, so we've had a few cases where the diameter of the cork does not fit the neck of the bottle properly, so you get some
Okay.
leakage through there. Then you want it upright, but other than that, no, not really. It doesn't matter. You can keep them on their side, upright, upside down.
I mean, there's just no reason. I don't
I'm
care if
team
it's
upside down.
whiskey or wine at this point to be using real cork.
Cost.
I got mead.
Real cork's
It's more
cheaper.
expensive. It's more
Oh, is it?
expensive to use regular cork.
Is it really?
It's more
It is.
expensive.
Oh, then
It
that's
breaks
stupid.
down. It can
Yep.
ruin either product. It's porous. It changes size over time.
Mhm.
They have to harvest. It's not
It's
good
tradition,
for the environment. Not
man.
that I'm a hippie or
I
anything,
hate
but
It's tradition.
Tradition is peer pressure from dead people.
it's
Yeah.
just
It's also yeah. I mean, it is more natural.
Peer pressure from dead people.
So I've had 2 corked bottles of bourbon.
so have I. One of the first bottles I ever bought, and I would have a wicked more collection if it wasn't for that bottle.
Yeah.
What happened?
I had a Evan Williams bottled in bond it's a single barrel. And
Yeah, I
the
was going to
thing
say, how is an Evan Williams bottled and bond corked? It's screwed up.
yeah, no, it was the single barrel,
Mhm.
and it was nothing but like stewed corn. That's all you could taste. It was the weirdest thing. I got another
I've
bottle.
had
And it was
4 or
way better.
5 really, really atrocious bottles.
I still have Henry McKenna 10s that are screw tops.
You motherfucker.
Wow.
What?
McKenna 10 screw top. Wow.
Pre 2016.
I actually never even tried one of those. I didn't even know about McKenna back then.
So the
But I mean,
main-
I did just
I've got
get
a few.
some.
I've got a few.
I
You,
did just get some 50-year-old old fits, so whatever.
They won some awards, and then they decided, oh, we need a cork now.
You want to be
Okay.
special. The main
So
reason
stupid.
that I am Team Weller is because when I was little, there was someone who I really liked, looked up to. He was super cool. And on payday, the monthly payday, he got a bottle of Weller, and that was his celebration bottle. Was the old style 107.
There you go.
And then
Back when it was readily on the shelves and
For $25.
$20.
Yeah.
I may or may not have stolen a little bit out of his glass while he wasn't watching, and it was amazing. So then
This
began.
was their sugar daddy. Anyway.
He taught me how to play harmonica.
Wait, like play harmonica or?
You sure about that, Aiden?
Do 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 do. Metal kazoo. I'm not making it sound any better, am I? See, I'm not attempting to be nasty. I learned how to play harmonica and actually like different notes, not just. Sorry, dude. I guess.
Not just random noises on the harmonica.
Yeah, not just random noises, but an actual it has high notes and low notes. Ben's losing it. You get to go.
I'm a terrible person. You haven't figured this out yet.
Oh, bye. Well, that was nice.
No,
Well, should we
I was,
get out of
I was
time?
hoping that you wouldn't know how to bring him back in, so it would just be like you kicked him.
it
in
would just be
and
gone
bye.
forever.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
I was like, I'm gonna take him away, and I almost soloed him.
Well, that didn't. Yeah.
I was like, that's not. I'm gonna take him away and make him the only one on stream.
It's been a long day. I spent
Yeah.
over 7 hours in the car today and went a total of 100 miles.
Oh God, why?
I had
New
to.
York.
I had to
I
take
had
my
to.
mother back to Manhattan to see the surgeon from her heart surgery last
Oh.
week,
How'd that go?
and it's Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it starts early.
Yep,
Everybody's getting the fuck out.
3 hours there, 4 hours back.
I have to drive over to Seattle tomorrow. Well, Mercer Island, which is basically Seattle.
Go say what's up to Bourbon Bowler.
Where is he at? Is he in the Seattle area?
Yeah.
Okay, I met Mark over at Northwest Bourbon down in Tacoma, but I haven't met Bourbon Baller yet.
Yeah, no, he's in Seattle.
Yep.
He runs a store there. You know.
Ah, okay, I can find him. I know the stores.
So
I
yeah,
always forget the town. I always forget the town. It's a suburb of Seattle, but he might be in chat. No one baller.
I don't think I've seen him yet.
Yeah.
there's 7 people.
He might not have alert. He might not.
Yeah.
Have. Oh.
We shall see. Aiden's talking about how some benefits from corks. Ben's talking about all this trash about corks, and then Aiden's like, "Yo, pro cork sometimes."
Well, Aiden's a fan of the cork. What can I say?
He likes to be corked. No, it's me.
He does.
Now it's me that's the problem.
I mean, he's into what he's into, whatever.
Hey, enjoy
He's
it.
he's a giant fan of the cork.
Hey, this is Diego. If
Hey,
anyone
Diego.
hasn't met Diego. He's got a beef tendon and is happy about it.
Here's my little butthole right there.
I really
Yo,
thought
what up,
you were
butthole?
just-
Nope.
Hey, he looks up like your butthole. Yeah, that's me, I
Hello.
guess.
Yeah. Danny's over at my mother's.
Aiden is playing into it because I guess that's what we do now.
Yeah.
Always. First stream, we will set the precedent, I guess.
Well, you're the one about telling people about playing the harmonica while drinking.
No. Completely separate occasions. But I don't know how to recover the harmonica story, so it was a wholesome story, but there's no recovering it at this point.
Yeah.
Well, there is. I mean, was it family? You said it was a man you respected.
So it was my dad's friend, but has been in my life since I was born. So
Right, Aiden.
basically family. Because
Godfather.
I've seen
saw
that
him
video.
as a
Okay.
brother. Like my dad saw this man like a brother. So
Nice.
I don't know. But he was my neighbor. So
Yeah, I've seen that video. Anyway.
there's no recovering it. It's fine. It's just
Did I just break Troy?
Damn it.
What?
there is no straight face to be had.
Then my job is done here.
My job is done here, and then I can just see him going blip out of existence.
I mean, I could do that.
Yeah, you could. I don't know. Well, it's not blipping out of existence. There's still stuff on screen. On the screen.
Mm-hmm. But what is that from? You're probably too young to know what this is
Oh, I
from.
know what that's from.
You do. I don't know if Sierra
I can't
does.
read it. Let me full screen you.
It's safe to full screen it.
Yep. I guess I'm too young.
I don't even know what I don't even know if I know what that means.
Seriously, Scott?
Yeah.
Would you
I
like
can
to
only
play
think of
a
play.
game?
I can only think of plague.
All right, Scott, you have homework.
Apparently I do.
Damn.
I mean, the movie is older than Sierra, so
Well,
The
what's
movie came out the year I was born.
Okay. That
80.
sounds like
wait. What year were you born?
83.
Oh shit, I'm old.
Okay, so that was before me.
You're baby too?
86.
Oh god,
97. It was
I'm gonna
War
die
Games.
soon.
War
okay,
games.
so my significant other who attempted to get on
Yes.
stream but was not in the camera said that it's War Games and that
Yes.
he's born in 97.
Okay, now that you tell me the movie now. I get it.
97. I graduated high school in 97. Jeez.
I started high school in 97.
I
That's in
graduated
2004.
Nothing in 97. I was not born.
I'm going to drink for that. Jeez Louise.
Wow, this beard is feeling really gray right now.
Yeah, that's what mine looks like when I'm
So-
not on
What's
stage.
wild is the top of my head is not gray at all. I have like one little.
Oh, I don't
streak.
know, man. Oh, right there. There you go.
I have one little streak, like
There
kind of
you
like
go.
a rogue streak going on.
Rogue vibes.
But like, yeah. But other than that, no. But my beard, fucking Santa Claus.
Yeah.
But I think that's because it was red. So I think the
Oh,
red
yeah.
turned fast.
Hey, pinch hitter.
Hey, pinch hitters here?
What's up, Big Rig Jim?
Is that Jim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just haven't seen him as that. I guess I haven't noticed him as that on show.
That is Floydian 06.
PHWL.
He subscribed to my channel, and that took me a hot minute with Floydian 06 to figure out. What the fuck is that? Like, oh, never mind.
Dan, I didn't
Because he
see
hasn't
it,
used that
and
one
then
for a
you
long
said it.
time, so I was like, wait, what?
I can't unsee it.
Well, as long as I don't get that Ray Liotta
Oh, no.
look today, I'm all right.
Yeah.
Get a bit more volume, and you got it.
More volume for what?
The Frederick Douglass look.
Where do I need more volume?
Oh, it's down this way. Or is it the beer?
Oh, I got more volume than him. Hang on.
He said, "Let me show you."
Maybe he's born with
Because all
it.
the pictures, it's like goes straight out.
This
and
is
then down.
actually down with product right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mhm.
No. Yeah, no,
This is
it
down
goes
with product.
it goes out. Yeah, but
You should have
here's
seen
a
me
strip.
earlier today when it was raining.
like Troy's dog, if he doesn't have a groom, or she, I don't know.
Yeah, he got groomed yesterday, thankfully.
There's a weird glare, so we're just gonna be doing some adjusting. Also, I am porcelain.
Yeah, this we need to get this girl a
Some
GoFundMe
lighting.
for Can or something.
I saw the sun the last 3 days, and that was enough for me. I started to get a sunburn, and I was sad because I was not in the sunlight for very long, just short periods of time.
Do you tan or just burn?
I just burn. I'll burn, and it'll go away, and then I will still be a 1 degree darker, but it wasn't worth the burn.
You sound Irish. That's what I got.
My dad's a redhead.
Yeah, there you go.
I
So-
didn't get
so-
that.
So is he a day walker or?
You know, I haven't seen a single episode. Was that a
Of
Game of Thrones
what?
reference?
No,
Oh, that's Nightwalker. I don't know.
that was a
would-
South Park reference.
Well, I haven't seen enough of that. I don't really watch shows.
Well, the sad thing is, Ben, South Park is older than she is.
Yeah.
Yes. There are many
Fuck.
things that are older than me. My favorite movie is Waterworld.
I'm sorry.
Like, this means nothing.
Wait, what? That is
Waterworld?
no one's favorite movie.
It's my
That is like
favorite.
the worst movie of all time.
It's the worst. It's the best worst movie. I love it. It's my favorite.
What is the redeeming quality of it? Other than how much money was spent on it.
The whole, like, I like the whole story vibe of, like, you know, the ice caps melting and now everything's water. There's only one spot that's got actual dirt. I've got jar dirt is, like, important. I don't know. The whole vibe. I like it.
All right, you're allowed.
I don't know. I could just say that I enjoy watching the movie.
Have you spent a lot of time on a boat?
No,
Okay. Just wondering.
I have not.
I
Hey,
like
you
it a
wouldn't like-
little less.
She wouldn't like the movie as much.
Yeah.
I went on a cruise my senior year in high school.
That's a moving city.
Yeah.
Well, some
Those
of
are-
those places were moving cities in Waterworld, so like I don't. They were like rafts all tied together, and it was like this whole city. You like walked from place to place.
You need a good catamaran to go on for like a week to see what it's actually like.
Catamaran.
Have you ever seen Falling Down?
I haven't.
London Bridge is falling down. No, I haven't seen falling down.
Well,
I
you
love
guys
these
got some
vendetta.
homework.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some more bourbon.
It
Or
is
rye.
necessary. But salty lettuce is right. All
Yeah, what
night
should I get?
people
Hold
are
on.
pale.
Yeah.
Unless you were blessed to be born with melanin, you're going to be pale. And even if you were blessed with melanin, you're going to be the lightest that your blessings have
Well,
ever.
what color am I? I don't even know. Orange?
I would
wouldn't call
say
it
if you're a
pale,
little
but
tan.
olive.
I love you too.
Welcome to the
And we
dungeon.
got a
The dungeon.
Uh-oh.
I feel like I should
Yeah,
say
yeah.
no dungeons on stream.
Troy
in
just got to
addition
Aiden's house.
So this is my 4-foot shelf. That's all I
There you go.
have.
Mhm.
But there's like 40 bottles on there.
You got to start
Which
somewhere. I started in the closet.
Well, here. Hold on. This is the crawl space under my house. Hold on. Ready for it? This is all wine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you
Is that
like
all
have a
your wine?
business?
Not all mine. No, I got tons of shit down here. Here, let me just pick a bottle. Here's Tranche from Walla Walla. Here's something from this is one of my favorites from Italy, Castillo de Volpaio. Creek, Nettie. The lights shit down here. I'm sorry.
I'm going to show you all these bottles in the darkness, so they all look
Darkness.
this.
Yeah. All right. Well, still, I need to pick a bottle.
See, salty
We can't
lettuce
see
gets
what
it.
any of them
Uh,
are.
I think I see a 1792.
Full screen them.
Yeah, I will do that.
Hit the
Or
button.
that, or that 46 cast strength. That's good.
Yeah,
stuff.
that one's a good one.
That is good.
C921 Bourbon Junkies pick of that's a toasted small batch, full proof. Jack Daniels. That's the single barrel select. Here's the night juice, as I call it, because that'll
Yeah.
put me out.
What proof is it?
Woodinville, Green Spot, Distillarium. I don't know. I'll pick some.
Hey, Ben, did you get any of
Oh,
the?
it's right.
Let me just pick
did you-
one.
Yeah.
This
Yeah. There you go. Redwood Empire, Lost Monarch.
Yeah, done.
Good one.
Done. And
Did Ben? Did you get any of the Shot Turds Obtanium pick?
I did. It's not here yet, though.
Still?
There was a delay.
Okay.
Why?
So Ben,
No, I
How
was just
bad
seeing
is-
what you thought of it, because I
What
just
do
got
you
mine. Let it open a lot.
a lot. Open enough.
Hmm.
Okay, so
I
Troy
got
gets-
isopropyl alcohol on the nose. It's just straight up.
Which one?
I heard it
Obtanium.
is. I heard it
Oh.
definitely needs to off gas.
Yeah, the Obtanium from that Shelf Turd / Trev just did.
Yeah.
And for
And-
some reason, at 120 proof, it's hotter than any of the
Because it's half the age.
the hazmat that I've had from.
It's half the age.
Fuck, it is hot.
What's the proof on it?
I think it's like 125, 126.
Oh,
So you're talking about, 20 proof points.
Sierra's playing with her wiener.
It's just a small liquor. It doesn't count.
Really?
So when I
Actually-
was doing one
I
of the
actually got two of
tours for Texas
Yeah, I did too.
Distillery. Cool.
I'll play with my doodle. Oh, okay. He's tired. Hey, buddy.
One of the places.
I'll just put up a picture of Danny and screw you guys.
One of the distilleries was like, "Oh, 1 year in a barrel in Texas equals 7 years in a barrel in Scotland," because because it has that much breathing going on. And I was like, I mean, I guess, but it doesn't have any of the time to mellow out. Like, it has a lot of oak interaction, but you need the age, not just the interaction, to mellow out some of those tannins. Like, it's just too much sometimes. Like, that's my take on it.
I get what they're saying though, because the heat.
Because of the fluctuation. Oh. Don't laugh at me. It's a cute dog. Like I said, the subjectiveness of cute is.
Is
He's
this your mom's
cool.
dog?
He's the family dog.
Family dog.
This is my dog. Who has forgiven me for being gone for 3 days. He was mad at me initially and growling, but. Oh, Troy, that's so cute.
He's miserable.
He's half asleep.
As you say, he's not spoiled at all.
No.
Mine has frozen treats that like will go bad if you don't have them in the freezer or refrigerator.
Wow.
Legitimate, like.
Yeah, I just initial pour off of this is just isopropyl alcohol.
What happens if you toss a little water in it?
I don't know. I don't. Let me see if I have any water.
So at Balcones, they had these cute little droppers of water, which was my favorite part of the Balcones tour.
Was the water?
I didn't really. I
The
tried.
only Balcones I've been told that I need to try is called Grand Cru. And
That was
I've
one of
never
their
seen
limited
it.
releases.
One of what releases?
One of their limited releases.
Oh,
Like,
okay. I don't know. I've never.
Like, unless you got the bottle when it came out, like, you're not going to have it. But there's
Yeah.
so many things. They release, like, what was it? 23 different bottlings a year.
Oh.
I'm not into the profile enough to just, or have enough money to throw at it to be like, well, what if one of them's good? Like, no. It's got a note that is distinctly Blanton's that I distinctly hate. I don't know what it
I just saw Balcones
Ben?
at my local liquor store, so I need to see what they have.
I like the Brumble or whatever the fuck that's called.
Okay, so the Rumble was decent. I would have the Rumble. The Lineage had enough sweetness. Just
the Rumble
whatever that
isn't
note
whiskey.
is.
It's like a. The Rumble
Butthole?
isn't whiskey though. It's like a fermented fruit thing, isn't it?
That's their rum, their cast strength rum. But Rumble is a whiskey, according to them in the tour I took today.
Yeah, Ben. I don't know. Adding water in it might have made it worse.
It brought more of the oils to the top.
Getting me more. Maybe
That
I'm
would-
just so averse to that isopropyl because of hospital visits, but shit.
I mean, that would really suck if it's really bad.
It's not. The palate is better than the nose.
What's the palate like?
Kind of like a
Like a
powdered
better-
donut
Really?
with a little bit of pepper.
So stop nosing it. If it smells like, if it doesn't smell good but it tastes good, stop nosing it.
Right.
Just because everybody
Whoa, that
says
made
you
it
gotta
hotter.
nose
Holy
it,
shit.
it's fine.
How'd the water make it so much hotter? Whoa! Ha!
What?
How did the water make it hot?
Put more water in it.
Oh, I don't know. I think I'm good.
Ooh, it can only get so hot. There's a plateau that has to occur.
That got me right in the. They got me right in the testicles. Ah.
Salty lettuce,
That
where's
was
your
like-
brother coming from? Brother-in-law coming from? Because that's a decent, like, that's a cool lineup going on right there. I'm gonna guess Ohio, but like I could be wrong. I mean, it's entirely possible.
Maybe it was
really
just second
on
or
notice.
first sip. What's second sip?
Sounds like
no.
he's either coming from Texas or Ohio.
Well, 107's not easy to get here in Texas. Kentucky, so everyone was wrong. Thanks for playing.
I wouldn't say any of those are easy to get in Kentucky either, though.
46
They're gonna make a
Captain.
46
Yeah.
cab.
Well,
It's
yeah,
everywhere.
but that's here. I mean,
Yeah, I can get 46 cast strength in my grocery store.
yeah.
And I'm in
So
Washington.
I technically have 46 cast strength, but that's because I have a store pick that is only 46 staves, and it's cast strength.
Wow.
But not like, you know, the 46 cast
Oh.
bottle or anything.
He had to order the Blantons.
Yeah, you're not. You're
Or
not
you could
finding
get
it on the
Blanton's from
shelf.
Buffalo Trace Distillery. Like just a regular Blanton's. But I have my Blanton's on the bottom shelf for a reason. I mean,
It's Blantons.
That's
Yeah.
kind of where it
I
belongs.
might put some other things that I have down there, but we shall see.
Let's be real. We all got duped into buying a bottle of Blantons once in our whiskey journey.
I will say my wife loves it, and she does not like regular bourbon, as she calls it. She drinks that horrible brown sugar bourbon, which is not bourbon. It's just,
Yeah.
What does
Whiskey.
she think of regular Buffalo Trace, though?
She thinks it tastes like Eagle Rare, which she doesn't like.
Wow, they don't taste anything.
Yeah.
So, speaking of Eagle Rare, I went to a whiskey bar last night, and I had a pour of the BTAC Eagle Rare 17.
Oh, no way.
It's $30. And
Okay.
I really liked it.
And you only had one pour?
I had one pour because I also had Old Forester birthday bourbon, and I tried a bunch of stuff that I haven't ever tried before, and I'm glad that I tried it and not actually
So what else
bought it.
did you try?
I tried Midwinter Night's Dram, Yippee-Ki-Yay, High West Double Rye. Those were all like in a little flight.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to try Pappy, but it was literally $60
For what year?
an ounce.
Oh, an
Or-
ounce.
Or
Wow.
the Lot B.
Oh no.
Like, it was
No.
$60, and then it
That's
went
like
to
$30.
$90 for the Rip Van Winkle. I mean, yeah, I called Lot B Pappy, whatever.
Yeah.
They had actual Pappy 15. But when the Lot B was 60 and the Rye was 90, I didn't even ask
Uh-huh.
what the legitimate Pappy was. Like,
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Um,
The Eagle Rare 17's better.
Yeah.
and it was
So what did
$30.
you like
The
better?
dude-
The Eagle Rare 17 or the birthday bourbon?
I'm going to say the Eagle Rare.
Really?
I don't know what birthday bourbon it was. I didn't get that much off of, like, I didn't look at it that hard, but
You didn't
Eagle
take the
Rare.
Instagram picture of the Glen next to the bottle?
no, because he just poured the 1 ounce and put the bottle back on the shelf, and I was like going to ask if he could set it on the bar next to it, but then again, there were other people waiting to get drinks, so I get
Yeah.
why he didn't do that. You know,
He
worried
did that
I
because he
might,
didn't
like,
want you to
open it
steal the
for
bottle,
more.
but yeah.
Yeah. Other
Well-
people were buying things that were not like whiskey tasting, but they had
Well,
like
I paid-
260 bottles.
We had a we had
40.
a
Oh, go ahead, Scott.
I was just gonna say we had a bourbon bar around here that fucked up so bad. They had a flight of all of the Pappy lineup, but they forgot a zero. So I got it for 150.
Oh,
2 ounce
dang.
pours. It
That's
was
not
supposed to
bad.
be 1,500.
Damn.
which was overpriced anyway. But
Yeah.
150 for the
150,
entire
that's not
lineup.
bad.
I was like, okay, I can do that.
2-ounce pours.
Yeah.
2-ounce pours.
So
I
what
paid-
one?
Huh? 15.
Really? Over the 20 and the 23?
Yeah, they were too oaked.
See, that's the thing. I'm really getting into that really heavy oak.
I
So,
don't
like,
at all.
I need to get me some 20 and 23.
It's
in my
kind of
life.
like
I've had all the other.
it's kind of like a Troy man would understand this. A really tannic red wine. I don't like a really tannic red wine.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I kind of equate it similarly. Once you get too oak, it's like, ooh.
Yeah. I'm just saying I
So
need to try it.
lettuce. White
Is,
is popular for a reason.
Is the Woodford Reserve Double Oak too oaky for you, Scott?
No, I like that.
You like that one? Okay.
hmm That's kind
That
of a
one was-
different one, though.
That one is pushing it for me. But
That was
I don't
just
know.
sweet. Like,
yeah, it is. But
So
I
what
think
do you
that's
think
maple
of,
syrup.
Scott, you got the Mash and Journey down home, right?
I did not get that one. No,
Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay.
I don't know why I didn't get it. I just
Yeah.
something was happening at that time, finances and shit. So I
Yeah.
just didn't. And
Speaking
that
of
on,
which,
that on top of, I was like, that's some shady shit when it says Indiana, but it's actually from Jim Beam. The label.
You mean they got a couple of barrels and they wanted to not have to TTB the whole fuck to have to go through the TTB again?
It's weird. Like, just seems weird.
Yeah. The TTB cares where it's bottled, not where it's made.
Yeah.
If you put produced and bottled by, then it has to be the same place. But if it's bottled by, you can put it anywhere. Wherever it was actually bottled.
No. It literally says distilled in Indiana.
Distilled
It was
bit.
distilled
Yeah.
in
Oh.
It
Kentucky.
says distilled in Indiana on the bottom.
That's all right. You know how many single barrels or blends and how many blends are single barrels these days? Especially when it comes
Yeah.
to picks.
Yeah. So I noticed in 2019, actually it's probably about 2020, about that time, the approval time for a TTB label went from like 2 weeks down to 2 days. So I think they stopped giving a shit so much.
Well,
for
clearly,
various
because they have
things.
a 130 proof bottle of bond
Bottle
bourbon
of
that's
bond.
on the shelves right now. Like,
Yeah,
um,
exactly. Yeah.
And then it took me posting
I
the
want that
actual law
so bad. I want
for
that
them to
so,
like
so bad.
respond.
Did they ever do anything about that?
Oh yeah, they basically they called the TTB and they said, yeah, no, you shouldn't have had that. And then the TTB's like, well, it's already been approved, so sell what you got and we'll give you a new label. Like, approve a new
Cool.
label.
So we had a
Lettuce,
label
I don't
correction
know.
once,
I
and they
haven't
just
had
said we had to like, put a label on top of it.
Mhm.
And it's like, okay, well, for 150 bottles, that's not a big deal. So like, you just put a sticker on there,
Right.
but or mark it off, whatever.
Old
I
Oak is
want that
interesting.
bottle
It's not
so
my
bad.
favorite salty lettuce. I mean, it's a cool freaking bottle, but Old Elk is not my favorite.
Yeah.
I'm interested in the double weeded.
It depends on I mean, with me, it's Old Elk. With Old Elk, it's picks and it's try before you buy. That's where I am on
No.
Elk
Okay.
because they vary so much. I have a couple of delicious ones, and I've tasted a bunch that were not good.
Yeah.
So, going
That
back
said,
to things
Sierra,
that
don't
I
get
had
me.
the other day. Go ahead, Scott.
That wasn't me. I don't know who that was. Go ahead.
I tried Caribou Crossing and the one with the snake, the copper whatever orphan barrel.
Hmm.
Is that Fable and Folly?
That's not the Dickel one, is it?
Which
It
one
might
did
have
you
been-
have?
It
It's
had
the orphan
Copper
barrel with the
Thumb?
snake.
copper
Copper
tongue,
tongue?
yeah, with the snake.
Yeah,
on
Yeah,
it.
that's just 16-year Dickel. Sadness.
It was not good. I had an opportunity to buy it at one point, and I'm glad I did not. Thank you, Dan, for letting me know what it was. I appreciate it. But I'm glad I only got the pour and Caribou Crossing. I'm glad that I got the pour, but I don't think I will buy it. So I'm very glad that I could get things at a whiskey bar and not buy things.
16-year-old Dickel that smells like mac and cheese.
No, I didn't get that note. I got
Sadness.
Just like it was like astringent, and I didn't get Flintstone vitamins, but it was also like at a bar, so it wasn't the best place to do all the whole nosing thing. The glass they gave me for water was like this tall, like a rocks glass, and I was like, no, can I just have like a big glass of water? They eventually gave me one when I asked, when they were like, we don't normally do that, and I was like, okay, can I have my water refilled 4 times?
Jackfruit chips.
Jackfruit.
Does it taste like juicy fruit?
Not really.
It's supposedly what juicy fruit is jackfruit.
Is it?
I don't know. Is that like your trinary toast or whatever the fuck?
So, Dan, I've got a old Dickel, the 15-year. I haven't opened it yet. I initially was going to, but then I was like,
what's the proof on it? And is it a pick or just an off the shelf?
It is 52.3%, so 104.6, if I did math correctly, which I probably didn't.
You did.
You did.
Oh, okay. See, I'm getting better at this whole mental math thing. It just takes practice. We weren't allowed to do mental math in school. We had to do it on paper. So that's like the only way I could do it forever. And I'm trying to do mental math because you don't always have paper. But
Yeah, that used to piss off my teachers.
Yeah, I did too.
I just figured it out in my head, and then they were like, okay, but show me how you did it. And I was like, I would just write out the problem and then put the answer. Like that was, I was like,
like that's how I did it.
Yeah.
That's the answer.
Yeah, so I don't think it's a pick. I think it's just 15 years.
Yeah.
Well,
So it's not one of those weird like 15, but actually 18 kind of.
supposedly, if they're over 100 proof, they can be good. That is the word. I cannot vouch for that because I have not tried any. I am interested in trying an old pick. If somebody vouches for it and they find like a 16, 17, 18-year-old 15.
Yeah.
Oh boy, we got sadness happening.
Let me finish the Sea Recipe I've got in the glass, and then I'll try this.
Wow. How about just get another glass and save that to wash out your mouth afterward?
So, like, all my blends are in the wash in the dishwasher.
Oh, Dickel doesn't deserve a Glen. You got a plastic cup or something?
You got a red Solo cup?
Coffee mug.
Get a
I have a
thing you wash your mouth out with when you
Mammoth.
take toothbrush.
I have a
Thirsty.
Mammoth National Monument shot glass.
There you go.
There you go.
That'll work.
Which actually, that was pretty damn cool. Like the bones of the mammoths, and they're huge. Like the female mom mammoth that was still in the ground, like huge. And then the little babies were still bigger than people. It was wild.
There's a
I
mammoth
enjoy-
site not far from my house. I need to go see.
Merc.
Mark, I guess. Texas.
We have, yeah,
Be like Hot
Coyote
Buddy Roll.
Canyon Mammoth
Texas.
Site. That's what's near me.
Okay, so now that
10
you said
minutes
mac
from
and
my
cheese,
house, and they
Dan,
have
I
a
get mac and
whole
cheese.
Yemeth.
Can you full screen yourself so we can see the expression on your face when you taste it?
So, to my knowledge, I haven't had Dickel unless it's something that's been sourced and I didn't know, because I'm not great at figuring all that stuff out or looking it up. So, that's got something savory on it.
Is it butt crack?
No, it's not butt crack. I don't know.
She doesn't hate it.
No, I don't hate it. It's got some sweetness, like,
10,000 strong and growing.
I do get some minerality, like, not quite the whole Flintstones vitamin vibe that I hear they have, but like a mineral water. Salty lettuce, yeah, delicious. That's not what I'm getting, but possibly. I guess it still has sticky on it. It keeps picking up my little coaster thing.
Hey
Which is
man,
like a little
drunk me can
block.
get down with some Easy Mac. I'm good. I'm okay with that. If I get drunk enough.
Easy
Hey,
Mac
I'm a
is
fat kid. I'm a fat kid. Sober me can get down with some Easy Mac.
Sober me can get down with some Easy
No.
Mac. Like
No.
just the little microwave cup that you just put in the. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. My daughter will not eat those. She's 7, and she will not eat the cup mac and cheese. She says they're not good.
They're
I agree.
delicious. I don't know what your daughter has going on, but her palate's too refined. For
Hey,
a 7-year-old.
desperate times call for desperate men.
Yeah, I think she just wants to make us work and make the actual mac and cheese, the actual craft dinner. So, whatever.
Sober me only eats like oven mac and cheese, like baked mac and cheese.
Oh, that's the good stuff. Yeah.
Fancy. Oh, okay. I do the Kraft mac and cheese box in the microwave. You don't have to boil it. You just put it in there for 14 minutes with some water.
Wow.
I
That's a
could
pro
totally
tip.
picture her just throwing a box on the microwave and a cup of water next to it and hitting 14 minutes.
No, you put it in like the big glass bowl, whatever will fit. Make sure it's got like an inch or so of water on top of the noodles, and then put it in for 14 minutes and strain it, and then do all the other things you need: the butter and the milk and the cheese powder. You've got mac and cheese. Done. Yeah, Dan, I can see that. But hey, how was the Lollapalooza though? That's the important bit. Not the food that you survived off of, but
Salty lettuce.
Salty
You've never seen the carnage after a long night of drinking.
the packages,
Mhm.
the charges to your card afterwards.
So, does that whiskey deserve your Glen?
So deserving my Glen is weird because I put basically everything in Glens. I got a bunch of wee Glens while I was on the trail because they're my favorite. I don't know. I guess it deserves it. I don't know why.
You don't
it
think
didn't.
it's? You're saying you don't think it sucks?
No, I don't think it sucks. There have been plenty
Wow.
of things that I had this past 3 days that I was like, not good, not gonna finish it, not putting any more of that in my body. Take it away. And
Okay,
that's not
what was the top of that list?
Balcones.
It was actually just a bunch of ryes, like,
Yeah.
and most of what I got from Balcones.
Really?
It's something. I don't know what it is, but there's something that's in it. And even in their white rum, it still has the something. And I really think it's because they use the same two stills for everything. One is only their Scotch, but not Scotch. It's everything except for made in Scotland. And aged in used barrels. It's aged in new instead. I don't know. That has its own particular still. And then the other one, everything goes through that one still. And I just don't know if it's like got something that's stuck on it. Like if you make some food in a pot and don't wash it all the way and you make something else, it just sticks in there in your next meal.
Good night, salty
Like
lettuce.
a crock pot you haven't washed all the way. Like,
I wonder if
you want
it's something
that
in their
when it's
water.
fire, but not when it's trash flavor. I don't know. It could just be me hating. It's not my jam. If you like it, get it. I won't buy it. So
Where is Balcones?
It's in Waco.
Yeah, that definitely could be their water. Their
I
water
was in
sucks.
Waco last year. I was in
They're
Waco when I
sourcing
did
their
the
water.
Dr. Pepper Museum.
There's no way they're sourcing. Are they? In the middle of
They
a
were saying
desert.
they were sourcing their water, and they had big tanks that they were keeping the water in that they were sourcing because they were initially sourcing it from the Balcones fault, tectonic plate fault line in
Okay.
Texas. It was like spring water.
Yeah.
Could be that. Could be minerally from that.
Was it minerals or is it like a chemical taste?
It's like malt. And I'm not against malted bourbon or malted things.
Nice,
Dasani
Dasani.
with the extra salt content so that you drink more Dasani, Dan.
Can,
Um,
what's the
I don't
New
know.
York water bourbon? Ben?
What?
What's the New York water that you always say that they source the New York water?
Oh, Poland Spring.
I mean, it's terrible. I don't know. Also, the Dickel is not getting better as I drink more.
No. Well,
That
all make
last
that
sip
mistake once.
had a note of, I guess, mac and cheese because we've been talking about so much mac and cheese, but like bad Velveeta name, like the most generic trash Velveeta sauce. Where it's just got that artificial something's wrong here.
I went to my high school growing up. Well, my school growing up, but definitely my high school. We had twin sisters named Velveeta and Veltasha.
oh Jesus.
Velveeta and Veltasha. Okay.
I would have rather been Veltasha, let me tell
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Not great.
This goes back on the shelf somewhere.
I ended up calling him like mac and cheese.
Well, neither of them is Mac. It's
Tosh and
like-
cheese. Yeah.
Also, the tasting glass, the nosing glass, whatever that Still Austin has.
Yep.
It reminds me of an egg. Can you see this?
Oh yeah, it's like one of those like mini like
yeah.
stemless wine glasses.
Yeah.
Angel's
It's
Envy's big on those.
Yeah, those are bull crap.
Well, it made for a nice picture, which is going to be a lot of editing, but I plan on putting out a video.
Good for you
And-
because I've never done an edited video since my started my
Nice.
channel. I know, and I don't
put
plan
out
on it either.
editing.
There's this guy on YouTube called Herb Ben or something.
Yeah, he's an
doing
asshole.
Really good videos. Yeah, he's a dick, but you know, he does these really good videos.
I've just got to get a good logo.
Love you, Ben.
No, you don't. It's okay.
You
Sorry,
want me
nobody
to-
else does either. I'm never gonna hit 500 subs. I've like pretty much given up on it.
At least you have 100. I don't know. 3 digits is cool.
Yeah, I know, but I've been stuck at about the same number for like, and I actually started making like actual content, and I haven't gotten a single sub.
What you got to do, and this is legit advice. So when I got into the bourbon scene, it was because of the stupid ass Kirkland signature shit that was going out there, and I found it. So I'm a millennial. I find everything on YouTube. So I was like, well, I want to know more about this Kirkland signature bourbon that I just bought. So I go look on YouTube to find a review, and I find the Bourbon Junkies, and then I find Bourbon Judge, and then I find literally everybody else.
Dude, I just did Blanton's,
Yeah, you
and
did
I've
Blanton.
gotten like no views on that.
But you need something that's recent. And
Yeah.
So I don't know what's
You know how many
What did you, like,
views,
shot
Ben,
or
I've gotten
something?
on that stupid David Ortiz bullshit fucking
No, how
whistle
many?
pig? Like 400.
Wow.
Any other video of mine has like less than 100.
Did you get a bunch of subs off of it?
Well, it got me to over 200.
Wow. So what you're saying is I should do a review of the Heaven Hill 17 sample I got.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
Yes. Anything
I would
that's
even say,
new-
like, seriously, like, people want to know the like bottom shelf shit.
Yep. But
Like,
the new bottom shelf.
is it worth?
Like the
is
new
it worth-
jacks.
Yeah. Like, is the new Jack worth more or better than
Old number
single
7.
barrel?
Mhm.
Single barrel.
No. No.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. Like that's the like kitschy thing. Like you got
Mm-hmm.
to put your thumbnail. Is this the new single barrel? Like, no, it's not. It's fucking 100.
Hey, my new thumbnail's kind of hot.
I mean, your current thumbnail is pretty cute.
Nah, that's an avatar. That's different. You didn't even full screen him. How do you know he's cute?
Well, because I could see on the screen already. It's a cute little dog. Look at that. You didn't change anything. You just made him a bit bigger.
He's got all that attitude and guilt you see there. That is 100% him.
I don't see guilt. I see stats. I see attitude. I see personality.
Oh, he's sassy, all right. He's a
See?
butthead. He's a stubborn little butthead.
Also, does this like make it better or worse? Oh fuck, worse.
Yeah.
Worse.
It looks like you shouldn't be in the sunlight, or you'll turn to dust.
I was just getting a weird, like, only my forehead lit for a minute there. But this is literally how white I am. Like,
Yeah, like your Blanton's one. Yeah, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
I do like the fact that you say initially, and then I care enough about your opinion to like stick around for the rest of the video to see like why did you make the decision you made.
Well, look, I have to make more, and I have stuff to do, but I just,
Yeah.
you know,
You need to have the energy
mom
and
I
having
will say
heart, mom
you
having
know-
heart surgery last week was kind of the priority.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I will
deserves
say,
to be highlighted.
giving away the answer before like 3 minutes is, I would wait, but that's just me.
I want to have a different spin. It is what it is.
It is.
I
yeah.
mean-
That's really nice when you're in the store.
You know, it's really what it's for. It's for hunting.
I get that, but like you say, you
I know
want
I'm not
like,
going to tickle the algorithm. I
yeah,
know that.
you want to get
Yeah.
more subscribers. Like, you need views and length of views.
Mhm.
Like, yeah.
I don't
If you
care
did a
about
shorter video, if you did like a 2-minute video, people will watch the whole thing, and then you get the full credit for watching the whole video.
I know.
Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah.
But it's just here's the thing. I'm not interested in making content that's just the same content.
Everyone else?
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. If it doesn't have a use, I'm not going to do it. It's just the way I am.
Yep.
And I see this as something that I have looked for. And even though there are a lot of short reviews out there, there are a lot of short and sweets. There's 2-minute reviews, there's 60-second reviews. Nobody's 15 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'll go 3-4 minutes, but
That's not what she said. Sorry.
Dude, SSRIs. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Sorry.
SSRIs are only good for one gender. As far as that goes.
Yeah.
You're talking to a psych nurse here? Hello.
Wait, I missed what did you say before hello? I missed that.
You're talking to a psych nurse here?
Yeah, I know.
So yeah. Obviously.
They're
take the meds
good
you
for
need to
women
take.
when men take them, yes.
And it's not good for men when women take them. Like,
No. But it's
That's the
very
one I
good
was
for
trying
women when men take them.
yeah. When men take them and the woman is not, that's how you do it. Otherwise, you both need to be taking it because
Mm-hmm.
Right.
it has to either be the man or both. It can't be the woman and not the man.
Yes.
And Troy's like,
I'm out.
medication and medication? No thanks. Bye.
I really need to start putting like just that background music on some of my streams.
Well, I don't want it to be complete dead air silence.
Right, yeah.
So are you just using the StreamYard stuff right now, or are you mixing something in?
Just the StreamYard lo-fi. I don't know.
Mhm. No,
don't
that's
know
fine.
how
No, because I have like some stuff I want to start mixing in, and I downloaded a software mixer, but I need to like work on it and figure out how to use it. And again, haven't had any time.
That sounds like Troy Man vibes of doing computer things because
I ain't got time for that shit.
no.
Even when I do have time for that shit, I ain't got time for that shit.
I don't want to have time.
I don't
for that
want to
shit.
have time for that shit. Like, I will never be Ken. Like, that
No,
freaks me the fuck out.
I did it for a bit,
Yeah.
but it's just a fucking nightmare.
What channel?
Well, the
is
problem
Ken?
isn't a nightmare. The
Scotch Down
nightmare
Under.
is the platform.
Okay.
Where all of his shit is like voice activated.
Oh yeah, well that's not hard to do.
Oh,
But
I know, but
I'm
it
not
seems like it fails more than it works half the time.
Mm-hmm. But for me, it's more like I'm already broadcasting on a platform that no one else does. I broadcast out of Unix. Nobody's doing that.
Yeah.
But
Unix? Do you have a lot of experience with Unix?
yes, 25 years easily.
I feel bad for you.
Yeah.
And Bonnie.
I feel bad
Unix
for
is
your
the
wife
devil.
or significant other. That's
Actually, it's how I make a living. But
you make a living
I
with
know.
Unix?
X with an X on the end.
So
Speak of the devil.
Unix.
Oh, look at you, you little tater.
I can't
That looks
resist.
refilled. That looks refilled.
It's not. I got it about 6 months ago.
It
It's
looks
not so
quite
bad in 6
dark.
months. That's fine.
Could just be lighting. The
Yeah, I
bottom
guess
looks
so.
slider. Yeah.
No, it looks good. That's why I'm saying
Yeah.
it. Ladies and
It looks
gentlemen,
good. Must
later.
be fake.
It is perfectly
do you-
adequate.
Okay, so you got that 6 months ago. Is
Yeah.
the label printed or handwritten? Like that looks handwritten. Yeah. Yeah, those look handwritten. They've now switched to printed labels. They're no longer handwriting all the labels.
It's not efficient.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
obviously. But I think they still do hand bottling at makers, which also seems inefficient.
Well, makers
yes, he did.
makers
He's got
chooses
25
a
years
way
of
to do
being here.
things. Makers chose a way to do things like 60 years ago, and they refuse to deviate
Yeah.
because they don't hire you unless you're OCD.
Yeah. I even emailed them and asked when they're going to do like a 12-year something, and they said, well, that's not with our profile and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, shut up.
Yeah, no.
Well, when I did like a little tasting with the DNA series with like the master distiller, they basically said that
Oh, I wonder if there's any
they
DNA
viewed
left.
it as they viewed it as a failure.
A failure. Yeah. Even though most people would.
Even though I thought it
massively
was probably one of the best weeders I've ever had.
I wonder if there's any left at the distillery.
I would assume there would be.
When
There
I was
a
there,
lot of barrels made.
yeah, when I was there in February, you had to buy the full set.
You still do.
I know, and I don't want the full set. That's the
Yeah, I
problem.
wouldn't want the full set either.
How did that Maker's Box video go for you, Scott? Or was it a stream?
It was a live stream, yeah. It was
But how'd that go for you as far as views and everything?
about as actually it went better than most, but I think it was because my thumbnail was better. I put that little like Brad Pitt "What's in the box" thing on the front, and that apparently got people to
What's
watch.
in the box?
What's in the box?
I have 122 views on my Blanton's video.
And I'm like 4 of those.
I have 308 views on my last live stream.
You go to studio for that, don't you?
Mhm.
What, my bedroom isn't studio enough for you?
No, like she's talking about YouTube Studio.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're not even on screen, so of course it's not.
So the Maker's Box got 294 watches or whatever views.
I got 32 views on my last video.
That'll come.
My most viewed video has 73 views, which is more than I have of subscribers. So
Well, realize that my Blanton's video is enough for 10 days and it has 122 views. And I have almost 500. I have 470 subs.
Soon to be
Math.
469. Let's see.
I literally have been going like this. I've been as high as 472, as low as 468, and it's been like that for like a month or two.
some people just can't decide on you.
I mean, I don't really blame them, but
Ooh,
Well, it was like me,
self-burn
man. Like
is
I was
rare.
literally 16 away from 200 for like a month and a half. That pissed me off.
I just,
I'm like,
I don't know. I thought and I'm going to be making more, but I just thought making content videos would get
well,
thing.
you've done what? 2 of them? 3 of them?
Yeah, but how many people a day search for should you buy Blanton's?
Probably thousands.
Right, exactly. And I've had only like 80 unique viewers. And only 11% of them were not subscribed.
Again, math. You know, I said I was getting better, but I'm not that good.
I
You
mean,
just got to do a Basil Hayden's video.
yeah.
That would require buying Basil Hayden.
You know,
Look,
shit.
you know what?
Ben,
Basil
I
Hayden
literally
does
just
not
got
taste bad. Basil Hayden does not taste bad. It tastes bad for $40.
yeah.
It tastes bad for $50. If Basil Hayden was $15, it would be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how is Old Tub $15 to $20 and Basil Hayden $40 to $50?
Oh, I hid my old tub. I don't know.
It's got to be the cardboard thing on the bottle.
I mean, it's just the
that's at least
marketing.
$20.
It's just
Yeah,
the
it's
marketing.
marketing. It's why the fuck is Macallan 18 like one of the most like bought scotches? Not that great.
Because it's Macallan.
It's all marketing. Yeah.
Mhm.
All marketing.
Marketing. So Crowded Barrel started out as a marketing company, and I didn't even know that until I did the.
It's almost entirely a marketing
Company. Yeah.
That's the whole thing. Their whole SOM program and their whole whiskey program and all that is actually
school.
all about how to sell whiskey. It's not about how to drink and taste whiskey.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's about how to use those skills to sell whiskey.
I thought Kilco did it, and it was about tasting.
I mean,
No.
it is, but like when you get in, like 101,
It's literally
is-
called the Whiskey Marketing School.
right.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
If I was going to do a certification, it certainly would not be Crowded Barrel.
What certification would you be willing to do?
Probably WSET.
WSET?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
What's
more of
that?
a knowledge-based one rather than
Yeah.
serving. Yeah.
Like what you know about the history and everything of them, or
It's kind of a lot of all of it.
Yeah. History, production, that's
Profile,
basically
flavors.
so just
Kinda-
general all around.
But there's WSET for spirits. There's WSET for whiskey. There's WSET for wine. There's WSET for French wine. There's WSET for
Yeah.
California wine. There's brandy. There's all different cognacs.
Long time ago, far away, I thought that I was going to be a whiskey somm, or not a whiskey somm, a wine somm, and then I realized I can't remember shit. So,
Yeah.
It requires a memory that's decent.
yeah, you kind of have to remember a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like this one farmer that lives on a side of a hill in the middle of France by this thing, and he makes this one grape, and you're like, who the fuck is this guy? I don't care.
Yeah.
Mhm. I don't care
I don't care.
about this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
think
know,
his
and it's
name
like
is Nicholas.
You could probably do a wine somm for every state in the United States. Then you could do it for individual regions in France and California. You can't do like, I'm sorry, but the people who are masters of wine or masters sommeliers, yes, they know a shit ton of stuff about a lot of things. But if you put two, like, so I live in technically the Columbia Valley, but if I put a Yakima Valley wine versus a Columbia Valley wine, they're not going to be able to tell the difference. They just can't. But somebody who knows the very specific things about the Washington wine or California or Colorado, I mean, there's shit tons of wine in Colorado for that matter. You can do
There's
that.
shit ton of wine on Long Island.
Colorado.
Yes, there is.
last time I checked, Nebraska had 55 wineries.
Yeah, but nobody cares about Nebraska.
I care.
But like, I mean,
wanna-
you know what I
wanna
mean? Like,
try
I'm
these.
saying, like, a small state, like, even us, like, has
I need
a
to try some
shitload of-
Nebraska wine. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna Google this.
James Arthur Vineyards is probably the most famous one. They're the
Arthur
oldest one.
Vineyards.
They're fine. Okay.
Found it. Nebraska's largest winery. All right. Do they ship to Washington? That's the problem. Oh, they use Vino Shipper. Shit, yeah. Okay, we're good.
There you go. I like the red wines.
Yeah, they have a Marquette. They have a Nebraska Red. A wine called Voluptuous. You gotta try that
Nebraska
one.
Red. So is that like two cousins made that together or something?
Come on now.
They're second cousins. Come on.
You're thinking of Kansas, okay? You got to go a little bit further south for that kind of shit.
Really? But they were the only people in the town.
Wow, they got
Come
some
on, in
options
western Nebraska, how many people live in a town?
Well,
12?
No, I our smallest like town is one, but like that doesn't count. Like that's just
One?
a lady. That's just
Wow.
like a lady who's hasn't left and has a post office near her. Like
Is that called Handyville or something?
No, I don't even remember what the hell it's called. Monoe or something like that. I don't know. It's some. But no, like I mean, we have a lot of cities that are like 20,000.
Lincoln?
Lincoln's like 400 some thousand.
I was joking.
Yeah.
Deathless Dogs. Dan, I
There's
was
two
thinking about
cities that are
Kansas
like
yesterday.
actual cities, and that's Lincoln and Omaha. You go outside that, it's like 20 to 40,000.
Do you have a mutual?
A mutual. What the fuck's that? What do you mean?
Mutual of Omaha?
Yeah, there's Mutual of Omaha everywhere. Jesus Christ.
You got me on that one.
I can take you to the headquarters of Mutual Omaha. It's a big fucking building in Omaha. It's the biggest building in Omaha.
There's not two of them, though? So they can be mutual?
I think they actually are building a second one, which is funny, but right next door. It's gonna be like, okay, I'm not gonna use that term, I guess. I was gonna go with Dark Way, but we weren't gonna go there, and I didn't want to go there.
I want you to go there.
No, we're not gonna go there.
So
No,
yeah, I was a little bit taken back when Derek said that he's never seen me.
Derek
He's never
hasn't
seen
seen
what?
me half
Derek?
the damn time. Like,
Yeah.
What did he say?
he said he'd never met Sarah or
He
seen
said
her.
that like he's seen me in chat, but never like didn't know what my face looked like. And
He
I was
just-
like,
Derek can't rember what his
He-
home face looks like.
Yeah. He's, yeah.
I love
He
Derek to
doesn't.
death. but-
Once he gets past a certain number of drinks, yeah, the storage gets turned off. He pulls the USB stick out of his head, and that's it.
Mhm. Yeah, it's
I was just like,
nobody ever
He,
thinks
do-
of
he doesn't
Kansas.
remember
Well,
calling Scott one of the people who makes the chocolate.
like
oh.
Deathless Dogs Dan says, hung out with streams with Derek for months before he remembered who he was.
Yeah. I'm
By
pretty
the
sure
way,
if,
by the way, by the way.
if I got on cam with him again, he'd probably not.
Oh
remember
my
me,
God, you guys are terrible. By the way, by the way, by the way.
By the way.
Mm.
He always says it in threes. I love him to death.
but- Yeah.
Okay, it's got to be
He's
like
so
some
cool.
sort of like tick or OCD. Like it's got to be.
Although,
Gotta be,
if he did make his own channel, I would be.
Oh,
All
I'd
over
watch that shit. I would watch
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit. Just like
Yeah.
his stream of
It
consciousness
would
for
be
2
called
hours.
Eric
Oh my
the
God,
Profile.
please tell me.
It'll be called the Whiskey Profiler. I'm telling you.
Oh Jesus.
By the way, by the way, by the way.
I would want to see like where his stories go because his stories have just been pretty repetitive with mild details added each time.
Mhm.
I don't know.
So you
You
choose
guys
your own
are
adventure. You know, you gotta.
He should do a breakfast stream, like just so there's no like whiskey involved. Just like get him going for like breakfast food and talking about those things, and then tell the stories. And then we'll see where they go. They might end up somewhere.
Wow.
They might
You guys are terrible.
Oh, shut up, Ben. You're terrible.
Oh, by the way, by the way, by the way, Scott.
And then
No, and then.
Yeah, Jim. I don't know. So, to what this stream was about, my organizing has basically been me putting it on the very top shelf, the whiskeys that I bought.
Cool.
And that is that. Not a lot of actual organizing. I kind of know how StreamYard works a little bit. There's still a lot to learn.
What do you have questions about?
Like, I don't want my background to just be black in between the people.
Oh, that's
behind
easy.
The people.
What do you got against black?
I don't have anything against it. I just don't want it.
In the right-hand panel where like all the comments and shit are, like there's like brand a thing called brand. Look that. You're gonna should be able to change. You'll have to find a background of some sort, like on Canva or something, but steal it from the internet.
Naked pictures of B. Arthur, whatever you can
Yeah,
find.
you know.
Then again, she probably doesn't even know who B. Arthur is.
Scott, is it you
No.
that has the barrels behind you?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are wine barrels, just so you know.
Are they? I don't care.
They are.
They're finishing barrels.
Yeah.
They're not. They're wine barrels.
They're wine
Well,
barrels.
what-
That's fine. Yeah.
They have
Well, you
latex
can
bung.
finish whiskey in wine barrels.
Yeah, but you don't use a latex bung.
Yeah. Some do.
I can't use latex anything.
I mean, maybe
Some
that's
people
what they do
like-
about
some-
Conways, but-
Some people like a little latex in their bung.
Nope.
Yeah, Ben.
Nope.
Honestly, I didn't even. I just put it. I was like, oh, okay. Well, those are barrels. Good. Good enough.
Close enough.
I'm just saying, Troy's.
You're
looking at your
probably the
bung.
only one who actually knows that. So.
Well, when you stare at
Troy's
barrels,
looking at your
all
bung.
around them- yeah.
Troy,
Or like somebody who owns like a distillery.
Troy just can't help staring at your bung.
He's got to look in bungs. That's fine.
I love bung holes. What can I say?
Bungholio.
Yeah, there was an empty bunghole, and I looked to my significant other while we were walking, and I was like, I'm fingering the bunghole. And he
As you
started
should.
laughing, and then the people on the tour turned around, and I just acted like, I was like, I don't know. I don't know what he's laughing at. Who knows?
Hey Ben, do you
Funny,
remember?
he said those exact same. Oh, never mind.
Who
You remember
knows?
when Dan drilled into the head, the barrel head, and it like shot out
When
at
he
him?
shot at him, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened to Sarah. It's Bourbon Night.
Really?
So just recently, they went
What
on a
were they
pick.
picking?
I think they're at Penelope. They were checking on their barrel.
Ah. Oh, that's right. They were coming to New York. I forgot about that.
Yeah, this last week or so.
Yeah. I hit them up. I'm like, if they want to know anything while they're here or want to hang
Yeah.
out or whatever, let me know. Crickets.
I think it was 100% a business trip for them.
Oh, no.
They-
I know it was.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
bother them.
No, that's not what I want.
But if I'm sitting in Kentucky for 5 or 6 days with nothing to do, officially, I might hit him. I might hit Chad up and be like, "What? Do you guys want to grab a
Sounds
drink or something?"
Yeah, but anybody who has, taken a screwdriver into the barrel, head, like that comes out a little bit faster than you think it's going to. Oh, hey, look at that! You got some sort of fanciness.
I got a little something. I mean, I wanted this. Oh, okay. So it's actually the whole thing.
Yeah.
Did
You
you
can
say
go into,
butthole
like-
thing?
I said it's actually the whole thing.
Oh, never mind. I heard butthole.
You can go into like I don't know, paint and like put like a border around or whatever, and then yeah, it's pretty.
Like
It's
a
pretty
wire around the
rudimentary.
edges, or
Yeah, like you know, around whatever your document there, your image there, because that's your logo, I assume.
yeah.
So if you wanted to make it smaller,
I don't know. I'm not even really beholden to this logo particularly. I kind of wanted it to have a Glencairn, but that is a copyright image. And I do not want a cease and desist letter.
just go on Canva and then like pay the $1.
Yeah.
Canva?
Yeah, that's how like I make all my thumbnails. I think that's a lot how most people make their thumbnails.
Yeah, I've got a few labels from Canva, thankfully.
Yeah, and it's fairly. I mean, you can pay for the pro version, but if you're only using it once or twice a week or month,
Year.
you don't. Yeah, right. You don't need to. Just pay the $2 or whatever to remove the like watermark, and you can use it.
That Blanton's is
Not good.
it's bland.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it's
Blandins.
bland.
Like
Bland.
Blandins.
Yeah. I mean, it's just one note all the way across. That's,
Mhm.
Yeah, and like
It's not bad whiskey. When
Jason
it was
from the
35, $40, you threw a rock in it, it was fine. It's sipping whiskey. That's what
Yeah.
it's for. You could just sit on the couch and drink it. You don't have to think about it.
yeah.
I even won like a flight of like really old Blandins from like 1993 and like some Japanese versions and like a Polish version from Jason Mash and Drum. We had that guy, like I don't know if you remember seeing that one where he had that guy on there.
Yeah, Mega Tater 5000.
Yeah, that guy. And like I drank it and I was like, they're fine.
It's like Blandins.
I mean, it's still Blandins. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
The older ones are definitely better.
It was a step up, yes. The 90s versions were a step up, but they weren't like. I wasn't saying, oh, damn, I got to get a bottle of this right now.
Yeah.
I have half dozen to 2,000, or I have a half dozen to, a couple hundred bottles back here that are better. Saying.
Yeah. I paid $60 for that down in Oregon, and I'm glad I only paid $60 for it. But my wife likes it, and
That's fair.
I think I put
If
2
you
ounces
can-
in the infinity bottle, and then it's down to here, and then that's been me and her since then.
Yeah.
In the past
Yeah,
6 months.
If you can get it for like $60, okay. But I wouldn't pay like
It makes a good
dumb
gift
amounts.
at that point.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not paying over $80 for it. That's
Oh
all.
hell no!
Like, and
I'm willing
that's
to
what
pay
they go
$80
for here.
ECBP.
Well, shit. I can't find ECBP for under 150 here. So
Jesus, I just found the C921, which is the one I already have, which is why I didn't buy it, for $80 at my local liquor store, and they had like 2 cases of it sitting on the shelf.
they're gone. We may get 2 cases total.
And
At our store.
ECBP here is easy.
It's gone.
Like,
Yeah.
super
Like within
easy.
6 months or 6
Yep.
hours. Like it's gone.
Max of $80, usually $70. Any place who wants more, it does not sell. And yeah, whenever it just sits on the shelf.
Mm-hmm. All right. Good night, Dan.
So if you
Yeah,
ever
man.
really want it, Scott, not a problem.
Yeah. I clearly have not brought it up, so I don't I'm not.
Well, you have none.
I have 2 that I've won on streams.
Okay, so you have some. It's good.
They're okay.
Are they picks or are they batches?
No, it was 2 from last year, the A batch and the B and the C batch.
Oh, 21's okay, yeah.
They're fine.
I mean, look, it's good whiskey, but it's not.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm at the point where I'm over getting like the hyped bottles.
All right, Mr. Big Poppy or whatever.
Was that a hype bottle? I didn't think that was a hype bottle.
Well, it's a highly advertised bottle.
Yeah. But let's be 100% real. That was for content. If I didn't have a channel, I wouldn't have bought that bottle.
Wait,
I'm
what's
going
That bottle was
to
so
go ahead
easy for you to
and
get.
stream soon,
That
like
was such a
the,
pain in the ass.
broadcasting bit of it.
What's that?
Jim, if you want to, I'm gonna end the broadcasting bit of the stream here soon.
Yeah, I
was
gotta
saying,
probably head to
Jim.
bed. So
Yeah,
It's almost midnight here.
it's
You guys
Oh,
doing
you guys
the
are cute.
almost 2
other
a.m.
time zones?
You guys are cute.
Yeah. Normally, I'm cool with staying up super late, but
It's
need a
2:53 a.m. here.
yeah, I need a short nap, and then I will be back up for the rest of the night, so I can switch my sleep schedule. But I don't want to do another 24, 30 hour straight awake.
Yeah, no,
Before
that
work.
sucks.
So
Jim, come
maybe
on
a
stream
short
if
nap.
you want to stay.
Yeah, I'm saying like the stream will stay on for another little while.
In the
But
background
like,
for a while.
yeah, background studio, I don't know. But the YouTube stream part will end.
Jim.
Jim.
Oh,
Jim.
We'll beat a little bitch.
You don't want to be on
Sorry.
my first stream ever?
I'm just saying, I'm going topless.
Shit. Oh, boy.
Okay, once it's off, that's
Yeah,
different.
we're gonna see. You get to see some Ben nips.
Hey,
Saying it's a
Scott, don't pull out Scott nips.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, y'all. I only have water,
Cheers.
but cheers.
Bye, you guys.
See ya.
Yes, and get him.